While thousands of men are reading the front pages of the Herald Tribune in the morning, their wives grab the second section of the paper and read only Eugenia Shepard, because Eugenia Shepard, who is woman's and fashion editor of the New York Herald Tribune, is the foremost authority in her field, which is the most controversial field at the moment, as we've all mentioned, fashion. Eugenia?
Thank you, Phyllis. With the Easter parade postponed, I'm just as glad that this show is going to be about summer. And apparently this is my chance now to have my say about the new fashions. Plenty has been said already. And with deference to my friend Phyllis, or maybe I should say my former friend Phyllis, I have decided that the big chemise controversy is not between two kinds of clothes, but it's really between two kinds of people. There are lots of gay, intrepid souls who love to put on the latest things, and there are others who cling to the old familiar. I myself like lots of the new looks. I think they take getting used to, but I'm hoping to convert you to some of them today. So now let's have the soft music and on with the show. This is the famous trapeze dress that Dior created in Paris. This is an American reproduction. And to do a little name dropping of my own, I understand that Mrs. Eisenhower has ordered one of these dresses. This special version is black cotton. It comes from Henri Bendel, like the whole costume. It's hard to find a real chemise around here nowadays, and this is the closest thing I could find to show you. It's an import in red linen, and it has cute details in the fringe and pockets around the sleeves. This whole red costume comes from Hattie Carnegie. A third new way to look is the blouson dress, the dress with the low waistline and blouse back. I wish you could all see this in color. It's a beautiful pale mauve silk shantung with a mauve picture hat. It's designed by Sidney Raggi, and the whole costume is at Bonwit Teller. Now, there are going to be lots of flowered fashions around this summer, I can tell you. This is one of the most beautiful. It's an imported silk morning glory print. And under the jacket, if she can show you, is a dress that's just fitted a little bit at the waistline. This beautiful costume was designed by Count Sarmi for Elizabeth Arden. When you see the next costume, you'll know we had a hunch about today, because here is our rain girl. She's wearing a flowered cotton raincoat. The coat and all her accessories, the little red umbrella, the white hat banded in red, all come from Peck & Peck, and we think she looks just right for today. Now, even the mink stole has come in for a lot of revisions since the chemise has been with us. This is the way the mink stole looks in its newest version. It's a little stole jacket with a blouse back. This jacket, the hat, and all the accessories come from Schiaparelli. This French designer really gets around these days. One good way for the chemise to look is to break into a ruffle at the hemline. This dress is cotton brocade. It's made by coat maker Ben Zuckerman, so it's beautifully lined with silk inside. This dress and the big hat come from Henri Bendel. Nan Bennett is wearing them. One of the most wonderful ways to look at home these days is Oriental. This coat of corded pink and white silk is slit at the sides, Oriental fashion, and worn over matching pants. The coat is lined in bright pink, like the scarf, and again, I wish you could see the colors. We have another at-home costume. This little pullover top in the trapeze shape is made of white linen, embroidered in pink polka dots. And the pants are pink linen, pink crystal beads. And the whole costume comes from Elizabeth Arden. Now, if you're going to wear a fitted dress, here's one that we like very much. It's blonde linen. Over it goes a cotton knit coat that is perfect for traveling. With the jacket, it gives an unfitted look. This whole costume, including the hat, the handbags, and the gloves, comes from Peck & Peck. Lots of dresses these days are fitted in front and have loose backs. This is a perfect example of this new style. It's made of a black and white polka-dotted sheer. With it, she's wearing ropes of white beads. This is designed by Louis Estevez, and the whole costume comes from Lord & Taylor. Now, anyone who says that the new look has no sex appeal just hasn't seen a good-looking girl like Barbara wearing Seal Chapman's bubble dress. The sheath underneath is black crepe, and her bubble is black silk organza. She's wearing it with the latest hairdo and ropes of crystal. Seal Chapman's bubble dress is available at DePenna. I hope you've noticed how short all our skirts are today. One reason we have them that short is to show the new colored stockings that everybody is wearing. This young lady's stockings are a sheer black. She's showing off another of Schiaparelli's little fur jackets, the type of thing that is going to take the place of the old stole. Everything she's wearing has a Schiaparelli label. Now I'm going to interrupt the show a minute to introduce you to a little friend of mine who's with me today. And I'm not sure that Phyllis Battelle is going to like her at all, but I think she looks rather chic. This is Miss Easter Bunny, 1958. And I'll tell you what she's wearing. Her chemise dress was imported all the way from Orient, Long Island. You see, it's tucked in at the bottom. The back effect is rather nice. And it's trimmed near the hemline with a bunch of violets. On her head, she's wearing, first of all, one of Bendel's latest black wigs. And then she's wearing a headache band. And to drop names again, I'm sure you've read that the Duchess of Windsor is wearing one of these headache bands these days. Here she has a long chain of beads, just the kind we've been showing on all the models today. Of course, her little knees are showing. And she would have worn pale green stockings, but she got a run in one just before she was due to go on the show, so she had to take them off. I hope Phyllis likes her. And now we'll go on with our show. This is one of the three exciting looks for evening. This is the harem hemline in a white brocade dress. Now take your time, please, Claudia, and show them all about this dress. Under the little jacket, there's a strapless top. And we think the hemline is wonderful for dancing. Do you want to go back and show it once more, Claudia? No? All right. Here we have a cotton coat in the brightest colors you can imagine. You see this flowered look is going on for evening. Underneath another of the dresses that is fitted in the front and full in back. It's pink chiffon, and the coat is beautifully lined to match the dress. It's designed by Louis Estevez, and the costume is at Lord & Taylor. The new look expected from Paris next fall is a dress with the high waistline, but this evening dress has already been designed in California by Tasselli. It's long and it's formal, and it's a beautiful combination of white crepe and white linen. This comes from DePinna. And this is the climax of our show, and I hope I've converted all of you to wearing the new look.
Thank you, Eugenia Shepard. I know that when they get the bill, a lot of husbands will look like a sad sack. Well-deserved applause for a fine fashion show indeed. Thank you, Eugenia Shepard. Friends, official estimates of the number of pictures taken today would run into the millions. Now, what do you do with them? Well, Fred Scott has the answer.
Yes, there are lots of things to photograph today. The Easter parade, flowers, the hats, and the kiddies in the new Easter outfits. And then there'll be the beach and vacation time later on. Now, these are colorful occasions, and you want to record them exactly as they are. You give them your own personal touch in the taking, and of course you want the finished product to reflect your style as well. So make certain you hand them over to reliable people for processing. Take them to Willoughby's for processing by Technicolor. Moviegoers the world over for almost half a century now have seen the brilliance, the fidelity, the excellence of Technicolor's skill in color photography. Technicolor has come to be a household word, synonymous with color quality. And Technicolor takes the same pains and gives the same scrupulous attention to your individual roll of film as it does to a full-length Hollywood extravaganza. Dealing with Technicolor Processing Laboratory is not only a matter of getting high-quality service, but of real convenience, too. Look, this box, which you can get at the time you purchase your color film at your photo dealer, contains this mailing bag. And when you finish your roll of film, you just insert the cartridge in the bag and tie it up and tie it good. Then, of course, be sure you include your name and address on the mailing tag here. And if you're shooting movies, just put the tag or the label right on the outside of the box, drop it in the nearest mailbox, and away she goes directly to the Technicolor laboratory. Now, Technicolor processes your color film and mails it off to your house. Saves you a trip in to leave the film and a trip back again to pick it up. And think how wonderful this mailing system is when you're on vacation. No matter where you are, you mail Technicolor the films, they process them, and then send them on to your home. So they'll be waiting for you when you get back from your trip. Remember now, for fast service and quality processing, all color films, all sizes, beautiful color prints like these, think first of Technicolor, world authority in color photography. Technicolor service available through Willoughby's, New York, and other fine photographic houses.